Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is christopherSmac's, and I'm here doing another soundtrack review. And this time, the CD that I picked out today would be the soundtrack to American Psycho, which stars Christian Bale, released in 2000 on Koch Records. And this has 10 tracks, mostly dialogue tracks, but the rest, they got some pretty good songs in here. The band Dope does a cover of Dead or Alive's You Spin Me Right Round Baby record on the first track. David Bowie has a song on here called Something in the Air, American Psycho remix, which also appears on the end credits of Christopher Nolan's Memento, and it's on that soundtrack as well. The Cure has a song on here, great band, called Watching Me Fall, the Underdog remix. New Order, True Faith, Daniel Ash, Trouble, Eric B. and Rakim, Paid in Full is on here. Tom Tom Club, Information Society, MARRS, and The Racket, which is another cool band, and they do a cover of Eric B. and Rakim's Paid in Full. This was a pretty alright soundtrack. The only disappointing thing about this particular soundtrack is it didn't include Studio by Phil Collins. You know, the one in that little scene, you know, the little threesome scene with Patrick Bateman and those two hookers, and he's just going like, yeah, look at the camera. Yeah, you know what scene I'm talking about. It's playing in the background, and it doesn't have Huey Lewis in the News, Hip to Be Square, the one song he's playing where Patrick Bateman is chopping Jared Leto to shit, just like, ah, and that playing in the background, smoking, and then his like chopped up corpse laying up on like the floor, and the song playing in the background, he's smoking, just like, it's hip to be square. Just such a sick and quite humorous scene at the same times, but I'm disappointed that they didn't include that song on the soundtrack. But this was a pretty decent CD. Only reason I got it was these two tracks. I'll show you. Information Society, What's on Your Mind, Pure Energy, and Mars, Pump Up the Volume. Two songs that I enjoyed growing up when I was a kid. Listened to a lot of good '80s songs. And The Cure, one of my favorite bands, The Cure, Watching Me Fall, the Underdog remix, really awesome remix they have on the soundtrack. I like the original one, but very rare that a remix can be better than the original song, and this happens to be one of these instances. The Cure, Watching Me Fall, Underdog remix. It's a pretty good song, and I'll show you the inside. Patrick Bateman right on the side, and the inside sheet, him talking on the phone, just going crazy. Yeah. All in all, this is a pretty solid soundtrack. It's not great, but it's pretty listenable. So I give this soundtrack at least 3.5 stars at least. Only because of Information Society, the MARRS track, and the Cure song on here. So, and Eric B. and Rakim, another great old school hip hop group. So that earns some points here. Yeah, not that much tracks on here, but just mostly dialogue from the movie, which is pretty good. But they could have included the other songs too. So that's my little 2 cents on the American Psycho soundtrack. Thank you guys for watching, and thanks for all the support. And I will talk to you guys later.